here with another intuitive message for collective. If this is your first time seeing me, well, this is divine timing. You're in perfect alignment for whatever spirit has for you for today. Please bring in your intuition. This is a collective reading. Everything may not resonate. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I hope all is well in the collective energy. I feel like everything is aligning for the collective. It's like when I was pulling earlier, it was like all good cards coming out. I just couldn't believe how beautiful the energy was for the collective. So you guys, you're going to start to feel a lot lighter as we're changing into the energy of the 9, okay? You may start to feel burdens being released because a lot of the ones who were chasing you, the ones who were stalking you and gang stalking and weighing you down, they have more problems than they can handle right now. So we have official person, like I just said, they got way more problems than they can handle right now. Official person, this looks like someone who's in the military, but I'm thinking somebody official, like a police officer, someone who has some authority here, okay? And then we have the distant horizon. So somebody's about to get a knock on their door here, and they're expecting it, collective, with 2 and 8 coming to 10. And then we have 6 and 3 coming to 9, and then the number 22. So you could be seeing 222, or you could be seeing 22 everywhere. Clocks, license plates. You look at your clock, and it just so happened to be 222. Okay, we have changed. So something has definitely changed, and these people are concerned. Okay, and at the top of that deck, we see 33. Okay, so this could be that you're this ascended master, or this is an ascended master energy, or this is the false person that is now concerned, collective, because now they're expecting this official person to come toward them. Tell me more about this concern. Who's concerned, Holy Spirit? Who is this that's concerned? Let's find out who's concerned. Unexpected income at the bottom of the deck. Who is concerned? They're expecting this official person to knock on their door any second. It's the couple. It's the Bonnie and Clyde energy, the do or die energy here that was relentless in coming after your occupation here. Whatever you do for work, or however you make your money. Somebody's been trying to block that, these lovers. Okay, so this is a couple. They're expecting this police officer or the SWAT, the feds. They're expecting them to knock on their door any minute now, and they are really concerned about something you're speaking. Okay. Hey, hello, Queen. Grand Royal Rising. Well, we're in the evening now, so grand evening. Uh, Yeah, we got the popos here, as above, so below here. Okay, so somebody could have been found guilty in spiritual court, and now it's about to spill over into the 3D here. We're about to see major arrests here with the FBI illegally, with the FBI putting in some kind of surveillance here of these people. Okay, so yeah, we're about to see some major arrests happening. It may even be on the news. Okay, we may get broadcast of this. The practitioner may be the first one to go here, or whoever this person is that's going to be arrested. This couple, this lover, they may both be practitioners, or whoever the practitioner is in this relationship. This is the one that's really concerned about being visited by this official person. Now, you too will be visited by an official person. Confirmation, but this official person, this official person for you is going to be to bring you some money, boo-boo. We have $80,000. See, apparently you've been helping a case, and you've been in self-witness protection. You put yourself in protection and in witness protection with the God of the Holy Spirit. So you're about to receive some kind of payout for your assistance, whether you knew you were assisting or not. These people feel like it's the least that they could do is to give you some part of this bust. This could be a very large bust. This could be some people that they've been after for a long time, especially if it's some kind of organized crime. Let's check out the, dang it. I don't have my true crime oracle. Hold on, let me get it. Got to have the oracle for this. Okay. We got to see what these people, what were they trying to cover up? Look, we got cover up at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so you've assisted them wrapping up a case, and they want to give you 10% of the bust. Okay, this is going to be a CI payment. Okay, maybe somebody knows that you're about to get some kind of payout for your assistance here with expectation, but whew, I'm tired just from running over there. All right, yeah, we have, look, dismemberment. Somebody was unalived here, and you have helped them to solve this. Okay, they're going to give you 10% of the bust, and for some of y'all, this bust is over $1 million. Okay, because this is a lot of different pieces to a puzzle, a lot of different crimes. This is not just one crime of kidnapping you and stealing your inheritance. These people were involved in several type of pyramid schemes and things of this nature. And now they regret coming for your inheritance, because I feel like these are people who are habitual criminals. They could have stole this from you. Your grandparents could have left you this. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just hang in there. All right, Holy Spirit, tell us about this unaliving here that this official person knows about, that the officials know about. Okay. Spirit, you know I do not like to bring this up, but it could have been an unaliving of a child. Okay, take it how it resonates. And then we have ego. So somebody was operating in a lot of ego. They thought they unalived a child here with the DEATH, and apparently that is not the case. Yeah, intuition. You could intuitively know about an unaliving here. There could be something that happened a long time ago that somebody, this couple was a part of, doing something here. You could have been a child. Okay, but we're gonna find out who is this dismemberment. Okay, this could have been even organ harvesting going on. What? Okay, somebody's spouse or partner. So somebody did something here to their spouse or partner. Okay, somebody could be possibly somebody they have a child with. Okay, it could have been an accident. It could have been a crime of passion. This person could have not meant to have unalived this person, but yet they are unalived, and they try to dispose of the body here. Okay, possibly doing some crazy things to a corpse. Okay, just to try to get out of going to prison for unaliving this person. You could have been a baby at the time, right there in the room collective when this happened. You could literally be a witness, but you're too young to remember. Okay, you could have been in your crib somewhere or on the bed while these people were fighting or having some kind of a heated discussion, and somebody accidentally unalived somebody. Okay, yeah. Yeah, somebody who was a part of some kind of organized crime here, where they were able to dispose of a body. Okay, they could have made up a story and said, oh, she went to a party, we never saw her again, or whatever the case may be. But there was definitely a homicide, and it was definitely something that happened, and may have been an accident, but they tried to cover it up. Okay, there's the homicide. Okay, it definitely was a homicide, and somebody went to an organized crime ring to help them cover it up. Okay, hidden. All right, to help keep that death hidden and keep it from being found out, because somebody knew if they found out that they'd be going to jail here. Okay, so tell us more about this spouse that may have been dismembered here. The cards are jumping all out of my hand. Okay, so we have affair. So somebody may have been having an affair here and had a child with this person, and the spouse found out. Okay, and there it is. A whole fight might have broke out. She might have cornered this person, and or a fight may have broken out, and she may have accidentally fell and hit her head, or you know how it is. So now, or this was a hit that was put out on this person, like whoever was having the affair with this person, their spouse put a hit out. 1111, as I said, that their spouse may have put a hit out on the third party or whoever this person was having an affair with, paying an assassin or a hitman or somebody to come in and take the person out, and maybe even a child. Okay, this may look with surveillance. Okay, somebody may have been hired to come in and take out this woman and her child, because this was an affair that her husband was having, and she wanted this person gone. But what happened was something was caught on camera. Something was seen that was not supposed to be seen, and now this person is in regret because they were operating out of ego. Okay, and whoever this person is that's a part of this organized crime, Holy Spirit, tell us, who is this person that's a part of this organized crime ring? The person who committed the unaliving. So this could have been a masculine energy with strangulation, or this could have been a feminine. We don't know yet, but it was definitely a homicide here with strangulation. Okay, and yeah, we got homicide and strangulation of somebody who was having an affair for life insurance money. So it could have been a masculine here that took out the third party because he had a weird cuckoo wife and she wouldn't leave him alone. Confirmation. Now somebody is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. Let's see. We have child. We have a spouse or partner dismemberment, affair, strangulation, life insurance, and homicide. We have regret. We have child. Okay, and then we have on the other side, we have organized crime. So I feel like whoever this, I'm sure Spirit is going to tell us who this spouse is or who the partner was, which one was having an affair and which one was a part of an organized crime ring. But I'm pretty sure it was the masculine energy. I'm pretty sure it was the masculine. Clarify affair, Holy Spirit. Look at that. Missing fell right on affair and egotism. So this is somebody that may have been missing, or there's some evidence maybe that came up missing about a homicide. Somebody was maybe got rid of a murder weapon, or they withheld some information about a strangulation. Something here is missing. All right, something was missing. All right. So when I asked about the spouse, partner, and affair, we had missing. So somebody could have come up missing, and this person was unalived. Okay. So whoever the third party is, they could have come up missing. Okay. And then we had water, so maybe a body washed ashore. Okay. Clarify missing. Holy Spirit. We have aliens. Okay, so we have a star seed child that may have been declared missing. Okay, and now they regret taking this child. All right. A caregiver. Okay, so this could have been the father of the child or the mother of the child that took this child, or whoever the wife was of this person's spouse. Okay, this person's spouse may have took the child, because remember I said somebody's husband was having an affair, okay? They was on some kind of a trip or something. And this person, or the feminine energy, if it was a masculine that was having an affair, found out about this affair and was stalking this feminine energy. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like it's a masculine that was having an affair, okay? And then due to the wife threatening to leave, and they came up with this plan to unalive somebody for insurance money, okay? And then to make up a story that this person was at a party, or they haven't seen this person, or this person went to a meeting. Maybe they said this person went to a party straight from work, never made it home. Whatever the excuse was, it's falling apart now, okay? Because the child couldn't be taken out. The child is still very much alive and well, okay? They could have even said somebody committed suicide here, okay? But their story is falling apart because this official person could be watching the child. Look at that, Page of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. The official person could be watching a person online with their surveillance camera, and this is looking like this child that was declared missing. Does this make sense? Because it's like somebody went through a lot of trouble to fake somebody's death, so they could remain free with the Fool. Okay, so something could balance out with the Two of Pentacles. They put on a whole story, created a whole a story about what happened to their baby mama, or what happened to their wife, this Emperor. Somebody made up a whole story, about what happened to their wife. Okay, with the Hierophant, she could have even went to the hospital but didn't recover. Okay. But there's definitely some kind of communication or something that was communicated here. Okay, Holy Spirit, clarify this organized crime and this life insurance. What is this? Oh, we got a King of Pentacles. So we have a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a mature, older male, somebody who's supposed to be grounded, and they got their stuff together, and they're this could be someone who owns a company, or this could be the head boss of this organized crime ring. Okay, so whoever this King of Pentacles is, take it how it resonates. This could be a father figure, this could be an ex, this could be a brother, a cousin. It's definitely a masculine, and it's definitely an older male. Okay, and this person is a part of some kind of organized crime ring here, where they unalived somebody's spouse, or helped somebody's spouse cover up an unalive. Okay, clarify the strangulation and homicide, Holy Spirit. We have the Strength card here. So I feel like somebody didn't like this person's strength, okay? They didn't like that this person refused to listen to threats from this spouse, from this from this person's wife. I feel like this person's wife was always communicating some kind of hatred with the Page of Wands, because this person had a child for her husband, okay? So I feel like there was a lot of conflict and chaos. She made a decision to walk away with the Eight of Cups. She might have walked away with the child, okay? And then this Emperor energy stalked her down, found her, and unalived her, and then took the child because the mother was dead, okay? So this is somebody who felt like the least they could do was to take the child because of what they did to the mother, okay? That's what I'm getting, all right? Tell me more about the spouse, partner, and affair. We have Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, somebody was patiently waiting, stalking someone, patiently waiting for somebody to be alone or be in a position where they were able to jump this person, or to ambush this person, possibly when they were jogging or alone at some point, okay? But I feel like this was the husband, or this Emperor energy. Look, with the Justice card, if somebody's going to jail for this person's murder, for possibly for your mother's murder, okay? with the Four of Cups. Somebody realized they missed an opportunity with your mother, and they couldn't take the fact that she didn't want this person. She walked away with the Eight of Cups. She left this person because this person was never going to leave their wife. They couldn't make up their mind. Collective, you could have had to make that same decision. You could have been placed in that same situation your mother here was placed in. I feel like this is somebody's mother who was taken out because she refused to settle for a karmic individual. Two of Cups. Your mother was a star. Okay, she could have even been in the public eye. She could have been a celebrity of some kind, or just somebody who was loved and very popular. The star also represents being an inspiration. Okay, just being a beautiful, loving soul. Okay, and I feel like when she realized with the Ten of Pentacles, that's also trust fund, property, land, okay, family. This could have been her family who did this to her. Okay, this could have literally been her family who hired somebody. So I really feel like whoever this was who took this person out with strangulation, it was a betrayal. Ten of Swords. It was the ultimate betrayal. Family. Okay, family could have paid somebody to stalk her and grab her, and you know what I'm saying. Somebody's spouse could have paid somebody to come in and take the third party out so that they could have a harmonious, happy life. Somebody felt like this third party was stopping their happy life. Look at that. To get their wishes fulfilled. Okay? But it backfired because the child of this person, I'm telling you. So since this person made up his mind that he was going to raise this child, or since this feminine energy made up her mind she was going to raise this child, there's been a lot of conflict, an ongoing battle against the child because of who the child's mother is. And even though the child don't know who her mother is with the new beginnings, the child has been under a spiritual battle from this feminine energy. There it is, Queen of Pentacles. From this feminine energy has been attacking this very child because of who her mother is. So I feel like the spouse is the one that took out the third party. She took out the other woman, okay? And because the other woman had a child, she felt guilty and took the child. And I'm really channeling that Beyonce song where she describes unaliving some woman, talking about blood on her couture, okay? This was the unaliving of a third party, okay? And I feel like that's exactly what happened here, okay? Holy Spirit, tell me more about this spouse. I need to know more information about who, was it a wife or a husband? A mother. Oh my God. It was a feminine, your mother here with the Empress. The confirmation. I don't know if you can hear 333 on a timer. This was a mother figure, this Empress. She could not stand the fact that your mother got pregnant for her husband. Somebody's mother got pregnant for this King of Cups. This person could have passed away with the Five of Cups, or these people are mourning the loss of this person, or she's still mourning the loss of something you're about to receive. We have anxiety, fear, and mourning. Also, this could be a funeral. Somebody could have passed away and they haven't told you. Yeah, confirmation with the Death here and the Nine of Swords. Somebody's passed away and they haven't told you about it yet. Because there's a lot of conflict and arguing and fighting going on right now over an Ace of Pentacles. Two lovers, okay? Scorpio energy. Definitely a King of Cups is a Knight of Cups. Somebody's lover. This could be a masculine who has more than one lover here. Excuse me. I ain't trying to get into that. Somebody was trapped in a third party with another man. Like this is, I ain't trying to get into that. But I'm gonna pull some more of these. Uh, they may have adopted you here. Okay, whoever the spouse was that had something to do with your mother's unaliving, they may have literally adopted you, knowing what they did to your mother. You're there's a cosmic shift that's happening right now. You could feel it you could feel the energy. Wow. You can feel the energy. All right, tell me more about this child, Holy Spirit. Who is this child, this star seed child that was declared missing, that may have been adopted, okay? Who is the child, Holy Spirit? Somebody definitely was in the public eye, okay? Because somebody was dating a pro ball player, okay? That's what I'm getting. Somebody, either a celebrity or a pro ball player. And that person's wife was not having it. Somebody could have aged out of the foster care system. You may have aged out of the foster care system thinking you were adopted, but these people may have never adopted you. They may have just had a conservatorship over you. This could be an aunt or an uncle, that somebody that was related. Oh, wow. They could have been related. This was somebody's sister or somebody's brother. They were related. Somebody was having a relationship with somebody's brother. Wow. Okay, so this could have been a feminine energy that was cheating. So take it how it resonates. Like if it was a feminine that was cheating, then she was cheating with this masculine's brother, okay? If this was a masculine that was cheating, then he was cheating with her sister. Whoa. Confirmation. I'm going to keep these since they fell on the floor. We have raid. So now there's going to be a raid here on this organized crime ring, confirming organized crime and this kingpin energy over a timeshare or a trust fund with the Ten of Pentacles. This is your justice. Somebody could be a Libra, okay? But this is your justice. Something's about to balance out. Somebody could have falsified a DNA test by submitting somebody else's sample here. And the FBI knows because they had a microchip on these people. Somebody was being surveillanced. And didn't even know it. And now they're about to be raided by the feds, okay? Yeah. They know everything. They know it. They know it. Yeah, they could have even faked somebody's death or faked their own death here. Somebody faked somebody's death. They could have faked the child's death here. The child who has this inheritance or timeshare or trust fund out of jealousy. Okay, so somebody was jealous of a child and faked a child's death here with the death card. Oh my God. They go to jail for fraud. Okay, period. Point blank. It's crazy. When you do anything for money, it's insane. Now they're having a meeting. They're discussing what to do about this gift. Now that they've found out the truth about this this group. Now that they know everything, or pretty much they know the pieces that they didn't know, okay? They're talking about your gifts, your abilities, okay? what to do. And that's why I said they're talking about your gifts, what to give you. And they're talking about giving you $80,000, 10% of whatever they recovered from these people. Okay. This is what they want to give you. They're discussing this in meetings you don't know about. Look, watching you on social media. Okay. Something you're saying, something you're doing, you assisted them in some sort of a way. You are in self-imposed witness protection. They didn't have to put you in witness protection. You put yourself in witness protection. Whatever you did, we have inside. So somebody is feeling trapped inside. Somebody's feeling trapped inside. Inside some underground tunnels? Is somebody trying to run? Somebody trying to run from some legal proceedings and they're inside some tunnels. Okay, y'all, go get them. They're watching. Yeah, they're underground. Somebody got a lot of connections. Some kind of underground cities. I told you this was a crime of passion. And somebody thought they were going to be able to flee the scene by going to another country through some tunnels. I heard there's some underground tunnels in like Saudi Arabia and India and all of these countries, Pakistan and all of these countries where they have these underground tunnels. I feel like somebody is traveling underground, okay, like they're off the grid. Grand evening. Tell me more about the desert. Natural disasters, okay? So I feel like with natural disasters, this is karma, okay? This is karma. No matter where they go, no matter what they do, no matter what city, what state they try to run to, they got Mother Gaia on their butts. This is karma. They can't get away from it. No matter where they go. They could even be having meetings about where you're from. Because I just saw outer space and then aliens. So I'm like, they could be trying to have meetings to see, trying to figure out where exactly do you come from. Okay? Yeah. Look, and imprisonment. All right? So somebody has already been arrested. There was a raid. Somebody was arrested. This could have been the... with mind control, I feel like this is the head leader of the cult. Okay? This is the head, the boss, the king of pentacles. This is the head dude who they get all of their tricks from. Okay? He's the one that teaches them how to do the mind control. Okay? He's the handler. So this King of Pentacles is the handler for this organization. The assassin. All right? Wow. Tell me about this mind control. This is somebody connected to the government. Look at there. With boat and cult. Oh, they messing with it. I can't say that. Somebody could have a strong connection to water. Okay? You could have a very strong connection to water. You could be a water sign, or something could have happened on the beach or in another country, or there was a body of water nearby. Wherever these people met up, wherever they were holding their meetings, it could be near a body of water. Okay? This could be where they do their water rituals, okay? Somebody can't afford any more rituals. They're broke. Because they drink too much and they party too much. They have too many party drugs. They can't afford to pay for no more work to be done. They can't afford to pay for any more work to be done. They're like, you know what? They in debt up to their eyeballs. They could owe a lot of people. Like they could even owe loan sharks. They could be running from the people they owe. Not just this court case, but trying to run from the loan sharks that they owe. The people they owe for spell work that they didn't pay for. They were banking on this money. Look at that. The people they owe for spell work with the Five of Swords. They were banking on getting this money. The practitioners. Somebody, baby mama is their practitioner. So now every time you give her money, my dog confirmed it. Every time you give her money to do a spell, she just keep the money and don't do no spell because that's her baby daddy and he don't give her no money. Clarify this practitioner, Holy Spirit. This is ridiculously funny. Somebody dumb self started dating their practitioner. I guess they thought they'd get a discount. But somebody has passed away. The head warlock, the head witch in charge, whoever. They didn't kick the bucket. You have the Two of Cups. That's confirmation, partnerships, new love. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles, new financial beginnings. Then you had the Eight of Wands, which is communication. Okay, so you're about to get some communication about the Ace of Pentacles. You're also about to have new love in your life here, okay? I feel like somebody is admiring you from a distance and they're about to come towards you and communicate something to you, okay? You're being watched. Somebody's watching you. You're not getting nothing. Nothing. No. No. No, no, no. There'd be a whole out communication between me and this puppy. We got the FBI. It's over. The FBI had these people, he yelling back, exactly. Had these people under investigation. They were already surveillancing them. And the card says illegally surveillancing them. So they were surveillancing them before they even was supposed to be surveillancing them, okay? Gathering information on these people. They thought they were so slick. They thought they were so smart. They know that somebody could have been drugged and kidnapped here. A child that was declared missing. They want to say you're missing, but they actually have you. How do you do that? How do you declare a child missing, but you have the child? Okay? And you kidnapped the child because you took the child without the parents' permission or without the mother's permission. Okay? So yeah, it's a kidnapping. Somebody trying to say, oh, it's not a kidnapping. Yeah, it's a kidnapping. It caused a lot of heartbreak for a family because somebody was looking for this child and y'all had this child all along. Yes, that's kidnapping. I don't care if you're their aunt. I don't care if you're their uncle. I don't care if you're any kin to them. You may not be any kin to them at all. You broke the law taking that child. And you need to come clean. They need to communicate with you. And somebody's going to come towards you and communicate with the Two of Cups. This don't have to be a lover or an ex. This could be somebody from your community, baby. I'm just telling you. Somebody finna come say something. somebody from this community. It's like they have no choice. Like they have to come and tell you now that everybody know you're alive. They can't keep saying, "Oh, we don't know where she is. She's missing," and declare her dead, and you're right there. They know right where you are. This is the cult leader. Telling you, it's the cult leader causing infertility for the divine goddesses and gods, causing you guys to have infertility and blockages, delaying your forward movement for this cult. But see, you was a galactic ninja. Excuse me. They couldn't. It didn't work on you. They mind control them. Their Jedi mind tricks. It didn't work on you. Their manipulation and control. It didn't work. It worked for a little while, but somebody experienced a lot of heartbreak and pain because of you being missing. Okay, and I don't know if it's your real father that was going through all of this pain, but somebody with drugged and kidnapped, we have heartbreak and emotional pain. So somebody, they cause a lot of emotional pain for somebody. So they gotta pay, like they wait. Okay, tell me more about this cult leader that took somebody's kid, knowing doggone well that it was a possibility that it wasn't his kid. She was messing with his brother too. So he didn't know who the father was. And then when it came down to the DNA test, what did he do? He put his DNA on there so he could mess up the sample. And I believe that it was inconclusive because they're brothers. They're brothers. The DNA test was inconclusive because she was fooling with two brothers. Or he was fooling with two sisters. Take it how it resonates. But there's a miracle that's about to happen. That's what the confirmation, my little puppy. There's a miracle that's about to happen. Like your real family, you about to find out who your real father is. You about to find out what your mother did. Every little detail, and I think she'd rather be in another country when that happens. They put you up for adoption. I'm telling you. They put you up for adoption in another country or state and then declared you missing. You about to be rich as fuck. I'm telling you. That's what they did. Unalived your mother, covered it up, took you, which is kidnapping, to another country and put you up for adoption. Okay? What else, Spirit? Now they know. Because they may have been looking for adoption records in the same city and state where they thought you were born. But they put you up for adoption in another state. So there may not have been any adoption records on you at all. Just a conservatorship. They had no rights. Somebody's father was in the military. Yep. Your real father was in the military. So the person that comes towards you to give you this information or have this conversation with you could be from the military. This could be, I told you that card looks like a military soldier, or, like somebody coming towards you to give you his flag. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Somebody might come towards you and give you his flag, his stuff from when he was in the military. See, she told this person that you were not his child. Wow, okay. This looked like this was a crime of passion, like the card said. Like, somebody was married. Possibly your karmic father. He was married to your karmic mother, right? And he had an affair outside his marriage. And got the woman pregnant, right? But the crazy mama, your karmic mama, had found out about it, stalked the woman, and they ended up getting into an altercation where your mother ended up passing, okay? Or somebody was trying to say she was unwell, okay? Whatever the situation, it was premeditated, okay? It was no accident. Your mother was innocent. She was innocent. Spirit is saying burn sandalwood, okay, for your clearing. When you're doing your clearing, somebody was married. They had taken vows. Somebody knew they had a crazy baby mama. They still, look, fallen angels. Somebody knew they had a crazy wife or a crazy baby mama. And put your mama in that situation to be a third party. Now they want to try to play crazy. You were left a home here. They tried to sell your home. You're about to get that. Also, an estate attorney could be getting locked up here. Somebody trying to plead mental insanity. Somebody who initial is S, okay? And yeah, Spirit is telling these people, I'm your huckleberry, okay? Yeah, they want to try to come for you. Now Spirit is telling them they coming for them, okay? Spirit say, I'm your huckleberry. Y'all want to try to fight my child, my divine child? You got to fight me now. Now they got to fight the divine. See? They conspired to unalive somebody here. Being conspired. You could have aged out of somebody here, you aged out of the foster care system. The FBI had these people under investigation for years. Years and years and years. The card says it takes the FBI years to gather information, evidence, and then we have intelligence, FBI analytics or on this organized crime. They've been gathering information. They've been gathering intelligence on this group. Then we have $5,000. They may have paid somebody. Wow, they are sad. They regret it now, don't they? Yeah, they regret it now. They only regret it because they're getting caught up because of something you're doing online, your occupation, something you're doing. Yeah, let's look at here. Feds watching, under surveillance. Feds been watching, under surveillance, okay? This is a natural disaster for them. They could be blacking out the information. They're not telling nobody nothing about a staged robbery, okay? These people plan to rob you and conspire to unalive you. Yeah, you got the primordial gods here helping you. This was a family member. I'm telling you. As above, so below. They've been found guilty in spiritual court, about to be found guilty in the 3D. Somebody's karmic mother is a witch. Very high ranking here. Very high ranking. And she paid a lot of money to have somebody unalive with spell work and to block somebody's forward movement. Keep you from being able to create. Now she owe these people big time. Boy. Huh? Somebody's mother could have been a dancer or something. She was assigned a private investigator that was supposed to protect her. This person was not successful at protecting her, okay, at all. They could have caught her on her way home, on her way to work. Somebody in this energy works at a club, period, or they worked at a club. Clarify this, S. We have Methodist Hospital. So somebody could be in the hospital, all right? Somebody's mother could be in Methodist Hospital. with the initial S here. Somebody could overdose. Somebody could have, it's definitely a suicide in the energy. Somebody who was a part of this group, they could have took themselves out, literally. Somebody was bribing federal legislation here so that they could control laws. Somebody was trying to bribe a federal legislator into legalizing sports or something like that. You track down notorious criminals. Maybe in a past life you were a police officer. I don't know. But you are definitely helping them track down this person, this cult leader that's trying to run from this karma. Yeah, their butt hurt now. Look at that. Their butt hurt. Why are they butt hurt? They didn't win. The thief is butt hurt. The cult leader could have ran to Colorado. Somebody staged a robbery of an armored truck heist, or staged a armed robbery. Confirmation. Somebody staged an armed robbery. Okay? And they're butt hurt because now they're being tracked down. Okay? And you're helping them track down these notorious criminals. You're helping them. Somebody in Denver, Colorado, I'm telling. I'm telling in Denver. She told him she got an abortion. Okay, so whoever your father is that was in the military, she told this person she got an abortion. Confirmation. Confirmation. But she didn't. She lied. She lied. Confirmation for the abortion. She lied about having an abortion. She definitely tried to collect on an insurance policy here. Confirming insurance policy. Something about a will. Okay. Somebody's trying to get out of the death penalty because of your mother's death or your father's death. Take it how it resonates. They're trying to get out of getting the death penalty. And so they're pleading mental insanity. So this person will not get the death penalty due to being found mentally insane. Okay. But it's still going to be bad because they're going to be in there with a lot of people and they think they're better than everybody. Okay, somebody changed their name. Okay, so you know this is why they couldn't find you, because they changed your name here. Somebody could be going to jail while they're pregnant. This keeps coming out. There could have been a witness. Somebody witnessed something here about a murder or unaliving. Or you are the witness. You are the witness for your mother or your father. You're getting them justice. You're like John the Baptist crying out in the wilderness. Okay, caution tape. So somebody definitely was unalived here. There was a crime scene. It could have had something to do with a child. Okay, take it how it resonates, but it definitely was caution tape. Somebody could have been warned also to not come for you. Okay. If this caution tape is still them trying to conspire to unalive you, Ashe, with the confirmation of the Bible verse, but it shall not be so among you, but whosoever will be great among you, let him be the least. Okay, so these are people who wanted to be the greatest. They wanted to be held in high honor. They want people to worship them, follow them. They want to be called rabbi. They want to be called teacher. They want to be the head over everybody. Okay, and Spirit says there is no head. God is the head of the church. Okay, and these are people who wanted to be the head of the church. You're a part of the temple of the rose. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine here. You're being heavily initiated by Mary Magdalene right now, and it's all about the stolen inheritance. It's all about the stolen inheritance, and it's coming back to you. Okay, so hang in there. The stolen inheritance, and it's conspired to unalive a child or somebody. Okay, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. These people need to just give up. It's over. The gig's up. Takeoff could be significant, okay? Takeoff from the Amigos. Um, could be something significant about him, all right? This was fraud, abuse of power. We got the KKK, but not, okay? We have a new district attorney here, and somebody's going to prison. Can't make it up. We got a woman's prison. So this is a woman going to prison for abuse of power, conspiracy to commit another lie in here, and taking somebody's mother out. And then we got human trafficking. I can't make it up. So this could have been a whole big human trafficking ring. That's what it looks like. Somebody was trying to traffic you, darling, or traffic your mother. We have Tupac here. Tell me more. Yep, she lied about an abortion. It didn't come out twice. Woman lied about abortion and gave this man baby to somebody else, right? After she told that man she had an abortion. This was somebody loony ass wife. His loony ass wife took this baby and claimed that this was her baby. She told the real father that she had an abortion. The court ordered a conservatorship because you were a minor. You were put in the LPS conservatorship. You could have been found mentally incompetent at one point, and it was being revisited to see if you were could still be declared that. Somebody got pulled over by the police, trying to flee, trying to run. They raised you because of what they did to your mother here. And there's about to be an award or reward for you helping them to capture this person. All right. That's all I have for you. If this resonates with you, please book a reading. This is a collective reading, okay? Somebody, they did this to your mom. And rather than leave you, they took you and took you to another state where they later had you adopted out, okay? That could be this family that raised you. They adopted you, but it wasn't a legal adoption. It was a conservatorship, okay? And I was just watching the movie The Crow with Brandon Lee. Mother is the name on the lips of all children. Yeah. This ain't no mother. And this ain't your real mother. And you're going to find your family. Keep your faith. Don't give up. I love you. See you in the next one. This dang phone keeps